Okay, that should have been enough time for you to draw this in. So remember, you can put a dot anywhere on here. I'm actually going to start over here, okay? So if I go up 1 vertically, and then 2 to the right horizontally, then put a dot. I'm going to do that again. And I'm going to keep doing that until I run out of space. It's going to kind of look like it makes stair steps. Now, hopefully, no matter where you created your line, when you connected it, hopefully you could see the triangles. And your triangles should all be exactly the same size. Okay. All right. And they asked us to do 2, so I'm going to do another one down here. So up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2. Go the other way. So that they make the exact same triangles. Connect them. Now again, when we're done, we should see that they are making parallel lines. Parallel lines. All right. Flip to the next side. All right, so this is kind of the opposite. They already gave us a couple different lines. They say here are several different lines, and they want us to figure out the slopes for them, okay? Now, these first 3 here, they already drew the boxes in, but these next 2, we're going to have to do a little bit more work. So why don't you pause the video and take a minute, and I want you to go ahead and count the boxes. So they already drew in the triangles, so we're just going to count the vertical, so the up-down boxes, and then the horizontal boxes, the left to right boxes. And then you're going to write it as a fraction, so 3 over 2. Now, even though this is improper, 3 over 2 is an improper fraction. That is okay. It is okay for slope to be improper. Okay? I want you to do the other 2. So pause the video. I want you to do the other 2 on your own, please. All right. So on B, the vertical change is 2. The horizontal change is 6. Now, I said earlier that we have to simplify. So if I put 2 over 6, I need to make sure that 2 over 6 doesn't simplify. I know that it does, though. How many times will 2 go into 2? Once. And how many times will 2 go into 6? 3 times. You can also use your ABC button for that. But remember, it has to be a fraction. Okay, we can't have a mixed number as slope. It has to be a fraction. So use that ABC button to go back and forth. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I put 5 over 5, hopefully you guys know that simplifies to 1 over 1. 1 over 1 is the same thing as just 1, right? So it's okay to have both of these answers there. Now I'm going to double check that I'm correct because this down here, this number 1 down here says match each line shown with a slope from this list. So we got 3 over 2. Hopefully we find that in that list. And we do. So we got that one. The second one, we got 1 over 3, which is that first option. This third one, C, we got 1. Now these 2 here, we have to put the points on them. So we're going to have to find a perfect point on here. I see 1 here. I see another here. I see another here. I actually see quite a few on there. Okay. How many points do you have to use? 2. You just need 2 points. So you can pick any one of these 2. I'm going to choose 2 that are close together. So if I use those 2, I'm going to go vertical is 2. Horizontal is 1. 2 over 1 is the same thing as 2. Now guys, I could have picked points that are further away, so I'm going to do another one for you. So I'm going to choose these 2 points that are further away. And I'm going to count these boxes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put 8 over 4, you guys, what does 8 over 4 simplify to? Use your ABC button. It simplifies to 2 over 1 or 2. So that's why it doesn't matter how many or which points you use. As long as they're perfect corner points and you simplify your answer, you're going to be correct. Okay? I see 2 as an option there. Let's do this last one. Here's a corner point. Here's a corner point. Here's another one. There's 3 of them on there. I'm going to count vertical is 1. Horizontal is 1, 2, 3, 4. So vertical over horizontal is 1 over 4, which we found. So the only one that didn't have a match was 1/2, or 1 over 2. So the second part says, one of the given slopes does not have a line to match. Draw a line with this slope on the empty grid, grid F. So they want us to draw a line that has a slope of 1 over 2 on this empty grid here. We should be able to do that because we did that. I'm going to try. Because we did that back on that other page. So we just need 2 points. So we're going to put 1 point. If my slope is 1 over 2, 1 is up and down, 2 is left and right. So I need to go up 1. I need to go right 2. Up 1, right 2. Up 1, right 2. Keep putting those points down until I run out of space. I'm going to connect them so that that's my line that has a slope of 1 over 2. Now guys, at any point, if you're not understanding this, you can always go back and watch it. You should be listening to me teach it to you instead of just listening with the closed, or instead of just trying to read the closed captioning, okay? All right, on this back side, there's a couple practice problems. I want you to pause the video and I want you to complete these 2 practice problems. What I want you to do is I want you to find the slope. So I want you to count the slope. Okay, draw in that triangle on these 2 problems and count the vertical change over the horizontal change. All right, so if I'm counting the slope, the vertical change, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, so 4 over 1, or just 4. Either of these are acceptable answers. And on the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is my vertical change. Over 1, 2, 3 is my horizontal change. So my slope is 7 over 3. All right, so our important information, slope can be written as, this is the same thing as what we did on the front of the paper. So slope can be written as the vertical change divided by, or on top of, the horizontal change. So from one point to the other, how does the vertical amount change and how does the horizontal amount change? Another way we said to look at it is the vertical is up and down, the horizontal is left and right. We said that the up and down axis deals with the y-axis. The left to right axis is the x-axis. So it's y over x. And the other one we said was rise. You have to rise up out of bed before you can run to the door. So rise over run. All right, and the last one. Does it matter which 2 points you use to create a slope triangle? Hopefully you know, because I've reiterated this multiple times. Does it matter which 2 points you use to create a slope triangle? No. No. Okay? You just need to make sure that you simplify. So make sure you use that ABC button. The closer together the points are on the line, the less simplifying you will have to do. So if you choose points that are closer together on the line instead of further away, the less simplifying you're going to have to do. All right. Now I know that was a lot of information in those 2 videos. All right. If you need to, go back and watch any part of the 2 videos. They are linked in on our home doc. Okay. You are going to be completing a worksheet over drawing in lines that have a particular slope and figuring out slope for particular lines. Okay.